Alright, I guess that's enough of the scenery then. Hey everyone, this is GKE715. Welcome to my Let's Challenge series of The Ultimate Trial. The Ultimate Trial, it is a ROM hack of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Anybody who it's not an official Nintendo game that I'm playing, it's a ROM hack that was created by the Ultimate Trials team, which as you guys can see there. Ultimate Trial, this is a much harder version of Ocarina of Time, and I do mean harder. It is harder than Ocarina of Time, so it's just a little friendly heads up to you guys. But Ultimate Trial, I am currently playing this on my Nintendo 64. I'm playing this on original hardware. But you can get the game on PC if you guys want to, of course. And this is just a game that I have been wanting to make a Let's Play for quite some time. Yeah, and it's a pretty good like pretty well acclaimed like ROM hack. In this game, it takes place during the events of The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. That's when it takes place. But enough yapping of that. Let us go and start the game. And as you guys can see, I have a file. That is my personal file right here. Like number 1 is my personal file. But for this case, we're gonna be opening up like a third file. And I'll be honest with you guys, I am still brand new at it. I haven't gotten this far at the game, and it's gonna be extremely difficult. So I hope y'all actually do enjoy watching me getting killed all the time. Anyways, let's go select file number 3. And of course, typically we just choose our name. It's not really that different, from a regular like Ocarina of Time game. So let me just like put Link's name in here. Then we have the options. So we have this enable random logic. Random logic, I believe this will actually go mix around the mix the enemies. You can disable it. Make it thematic or chaotic. Chaotic will add in new enemies that were not previously like in those stages, but that will be later for another time. So for now, I will keep it as thematic. And the interface version, I believe you could, yeah. Well, yeah. The interface you can actually change like the I believe this has to do with the button layout. So, if you're familiar with Ocarina of Time on the GameCube, you can press that option to play a GameCube interface. But because I'm playing this on the N64, I'm playing this on the N64's interface. You can also change the ratio, which you can make it widescreen or wide or normal right here. But what's funny, I can actually control it as well a little bit extra with kind of like in this. So I can kind of make it like full screen like this, but I'm not sure exactly like what is like the best option to do here. I guess I could. Yeah, I mean, I could do it like this, but it looks actually a lot more better, to be honest. Those black lines might be bothering me a little bit, at least to make it like the view a little bit thinner. But hey, I want to make this Let's Play look nice. All right, with this, we are off off to the Ultimate Trial, which is arguably the hardest Zelda game ever made. So, let's go into the story. This way! Ah, so frustrating. We are completely lost. How did we end up here? I could have sworn we just released the sages. All that was left was taking down Ganondorf. Not only that, but your equipment's missing and your vitality's drained. We've been cursed. Well, at least you still have your sword and your shield. Ah, why can't we remember anything? We need to get out of here. I want to leave. And so begins our adventure. So this right here, you know, this is brand new terrain, I remind you. Really brand new, like, a terrain and all that stuff. And I'm gonna go try and get closer so you guys can see what Link looks like. He looks very different. He looks a little bit different than, a lot more different than his actual Ocarina of Time model, if you guys, like do notice. The shield looks slightly different, looks a lot more detailed, And the Master Sword, it also looks way more detailed. In fact, actually, everything here looks more detailed than what it is normally. Let's see here. We have our menu right here. We have our select menu. Oh, whoa. These are our achievements. Yeah, we have an achievement menu, but, you know, we really can't do not much about it right here. Okay. So we have, like, we have, of course, our equipment, which, of course, because we are Adult Link, we do not have the Kokiri Sword, nor we don't even need it. We have the Hylian Shield, the Kokiri Tunic, and the Kokiri Boots as our default, like, equipment right here. We have a quest status, which we have a time that we played. Failures, waves, enemies, Colosseum, that stuff will come into later. We also have our current position is currently the Lost Woods, as you guys can see there. And then this right here is a difficulty select. You can choose a difficulty, which, of course, our default difficulty is regular, but you can pick difficult to make it harder, and easy. But I'm playing on regular, so, you know, to keep things fair. And with this, let's be off and continue forward here in the Lost Woods. Yeah, there are no enemies in this area, so we really don't have to worry about fighting enemies. But look at this. The creators did put a lot of love and effort into this place. As you can see, there's quite a lot of there are some new structures that were not here previously in the Lost Woods. So we're gonna be like approaching this place closer. All right, we have some trees and some really long branches. Interesting. Welcome to the Stronghold entrance. Alright, not much to go over this place. Look, Link, it looks like we finally made it out. There's a strange building over there. Be careful, Link. If you meet some people, you can use the up triangle button while targeting them, and I will tell you who they are. Alright. Well, with this, let's be careful. Let's be careful and walk around in here. Yeah, this is a brand new structure that was not here yet again. In fact, everything here is just brand new. But let's explore a little bit around here before we move around. So over here, it looks like there is a door. Or at least a door that's blocked off. Can't enter there. In fact, I think if we try to approach it, yeah, it's blocked. So we really cannot do not much about it. And by the way, guys, this is actually not any ordinary Let's Play I'm making. This is actually my very first Let's Challenge series. Let's Challenge is actually more focusing on the challenging aspect of a video game. And it's mostly I'm gonna be like tackling like ROM hacks from different Zelda games that I've never really played before. So, for example, Ultimate Trial is gonna be like its own Let's Challenge series, and same with Master Quest, which I'm planning on remaking that series like later down the line. All right, let's get a move on. And looks like there's a fight happen. So, you know, there are a lot of weapons in this place. Oh, let's enter this place. Sheeba Stronghold. Oh, it seems we have a visitor. How I sense a strong soul in you. What seems to bring you here? I'm not sure. We were preparing to fight Ganondorf. I remember we obtained all the medallions, but after that it's vague. We ended up in the Lost Woods, wandering endlessly. Most of our stuff was gone. We don't quite know what happened to us. I see. You found this place. Well then, allow me to explain to hopefully alleviate at least some of your confusion. You have come upon a place hidden deep within the Lost Woods where people who get lost come. Many who fled Ganondorf end up here. However, this is a cursed place. Those who enter may not leave, lest they chose to brave the Lost Woods and become lost forever. You lose your memories, you lose your belongings, you lose your strength, you lose your courage. Here, you may lose yourself. Here, you are nothing. Fortunately for you, you kept your sword, shield, fairy, and yourself. I do not believe you are ready to fight Ganondorf. Nay, I do not think you ever were. In you, there may be something greater. If you prove your strength, I will do what I can do to allow you to move. You must do all you can. Regain your strength, your arsenal, your abilities. Come and fight down to your final breath. You must complete the 3 trials behind me and collect the stones within. Those will be the proof of your new strength. A multitude of monstrous creatures lie in wait within those hollow halls, each room deeper and deeper, more dangerous than the last. There is much here to assist you on this perilous endeavor. There are both shops and people willing to help you prepare for any trial. Here you cannot die. Under the protection of the goddess Hylia, you are safe within these walls. Over and over you must fight. You keep everything you gain, but you restart back at the beginning every time. Once you have obtained all stones from the trials strewn before you, only then may you learn the secret that hides within this place. My name is Shiva. I am the protector of this stronghold. As a welcoming gift, take this. Shiva gives you the boomerang. Yep, and of course, I don't need to explain what this is. We played Ocarina of Time. I do not need to explain what this would do. Once you have completed the trials, come and find me. I will be waiting. Good luck. And with this, we're in a stronghold. But before we do, we may as well go, at least go check around and talk with the locals, see what we can do. So this old man right here. His name, Galuf. We have seen him in the market. I'm glad to see he's safe. Alright, so we'll talk to Galuf. I'm already quite old. Even going up the stairs is painful. How am I supposed to beat the trials? I wish I had done more sports in my younger days. And this guy right here, he looks familiar, doesn't him? Yeah, he looks like Toto, the band manager of the Indiegogo's from Majora's Mask. Yes, this game uses a lot of Majora's Mask assets, like mostly character models and stuff. The Toto being one of them. Torato, a friendly journalist. He keeps track of all the people who come here. Check in often. Interesting. Okay, wait, no, I want to talk to him. Oh, greetings. A fresh new face here at the Stronghold? How lovely it is to meet you. My name is Torato. My hobby is people watching. I keep track of all the new people that arrive at the Stronghold and sell a gazette that details their whereabouts, profile, and such. Well, I say gazette, but in truth I mainly just stand here at the entrance and tell people who pass by. Extra, that kind of thing. If you're ever curious about new visitors, come and talk to me. I'll tell you who and where they are. You'll notice some symbols above some heads. These let you know that someone has something new to say. Some are more important than others. Oh, and one more thing for you. You may notice a difficulty setting in your pause menu. If you're looking for a challenge or you're struggling, you can switch around the difficulty anytime you are within the Stronghold. Good luck and have fun. I hope to be seeing you around. All right, and this guy right here, he looks a little bit familiar. He looks a bit familiar to a certain character from a different Zelda game. This is Mayor Rule. I heard he once ruled a town somewhere. Mayor Rule, he is a character originally from the Legend of Zelda Oracle of Seasons. I think he was from Seasons, I think. Let me see if I can, like, find him. At least, like, you know, if I'm correct or not. Yeah, Mayor Rule, you know, yeah, I am correct, yeah. Mayor Rule was apparently the leader of Horon Village, or, no, that depends, though. No, not Horon Village, no. So, sorry, so Mayor Rule apparently, is an Oracle Seasons. And apparently he was the mayor of Horon Village in that, like, in that Zelda game. Which is actually really interesting. And Mayor Rule, he actually, well, he only tells you about, like, yes, hello, good sir. I am deep in thought, you see. I have a very important duty. Yes, I see. What? You want to know what that duty is? Well, I'm glad you asked. I've been tasked with giving some explanation about the new feature Shiva has added to the stronghold. Yes. Say, would you like to tell you about them? Yes. So this is what he explains. He actually tells you about the updates. This includes Rando, NG, and of course, well, NG I believe is New Game Plus, which I believe, you know, which I'm not gonna get into that until like much later, like in the game, of course. Yeah, just gonna let's skip this dialogue. I'm not gonna bother. But let's check around, like you know, in the stronghold before we do our first trial. Over here are the shops. We only have access to one shop at the moment. Only one, or at least two of them. Welcome to Lina's Fabric Shop. Welcome. My name is Lina. I used to sell clothes only, but I branched out to other products now as well. So, Lina's shop. She is selling a couple of very useful items. So, she is selling the Hydrothermal Tunic for 40 rupees, a tunic that grants power. It protects you from heat damage and lets you breathe underwater. Really awesome. Then we have the Hylian Shield. It is a big, heavy shield, which of course it's 25 rupees, way cheaper than the one from The Legend of Zelda. Way more cheaper than the one like from The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Then the Mystique Shield. It is a brand new shield, which it looks very similarly to the Mirror Shield, from Ocarina of Time. Then we have a new item. This is a pinwheel. This will make you run fast temporarily, which is really good. And you can also buy the boots. Yeah, you can buy the iron boots and the hover boots, and you can also buy some Deku Nuts. Yeah. Down here, I believe, are the other more powerful items. Yeah. Welcome to the Misty Bomb Bazaar. Which in here, there is a guy. Yep. Welcome. I'm selling items that are useful for fighting. Take your pick and choose wisely. So you can buy bows or bombs and arrows. Yep. So you can buy a bomb back for 50 rupees. Some bombs, depending on how like pricey they are. Which of course you can buy them. There is also a hunter's bow, which we can use to kill enemies in a long distance. Unfortunately, we don't have money, at least not yet. So once we have enough money, we can actually buy. Actually, what about you? Marlene. She lived in Castle Town until her home was destroyed. I heard she had just bought it. Wow, that sucks. Before I came to the Stronghold, I had just gotten my own home. It wasn't much, but I really enjoyed it. I was really earning some side money as a musician to furnish it. That is, until Ganondorf came through and destroyed everything. I really wish I could have at least gotten something for my floor. Alright. And, hey, ain't you familiar? The bean seller. I remember him. He used to sell beans. Now he's running a serious business. Chomp, chomp, chomp. I'm selling some heart containers. It will help you a lot in your fights. How about 25 rupees for one piece? Oh well, chomp, chomp. Yeah, so if you want a heart container, go to that guy. He's selling for 25 rupees. Not a bad deal. Up here in these other stores, so we have Bodger's Armory Shop, which of course is, you know, he's not here at the moment. In fact, Bodger, I believe, is not even here. It's not even here. And I believe up here is at Adel's potion shop. Adel's currently not here, so we're gonna have to you know, come back later when those guys are, like, you know, when they're back. And now let's go keep exploring around the temple, the stronghold. So we go over here. Well, here we are, the corridor, which of course, look at these pictures. A lot of these paintings, I know it's very blurry. I'm not sure if you guys can like see them well, but if you look very closely, some of these paintings look a little bit familiar. Way too familiar, to be honest. Like this painting right here, it looks like the southern swamp from Majora's Mask, Kakariko Village, the goddess statue from Skyward Sword, but that's more specifically like the one from Hyrule Warriors, the Seal Grounds, the south of Termina Field, Castletown. There is a Skyview Temple, the Seal Temple, Death Mount, the Elden Region from Skyward Sword, Lake Hylia. What else we got here? We have Great Bay, Goron Village, Gerudo Valley, Zora's Domain, Lon Ranch. Then we have Woodfall Temple, and of course the Kokiri Forest. So yeah, we have a lot of locations, you know, from this place, and wherever Shiba is, he seems to be pretty aware of just about everything. Strangely, even the land of Termina. But then yet again, this is Majora's. This is not a sequel, but oh well. So around here we have another character right here. This guy. This is Chorus, a former bounty hunter. What does he want with us? Well. Who do we have here? You're not from around these parts. You've got that look about you, like you're itching for a fight with some monsters. Okay, I need to defeat some of them for me. Do that and I will reward you. All you have to do is defeat a certain amount. Easy, right? I shall offer you the first prize if you defeat 50 enemies. I'll even offer you a special prize to assist you during your battles if you defeat 1,000 monsters. You have defeated 0 enemies and you died 0 times. Good luck, warrior. Alright. What about you? Sturvel. This former gladiator used to fight frequently in the arena. Huh. Gladiator. Beyond here is the Abyssal Arena, a place where monsters come at you in droves, wave after wave until you can't take it anymore. Once you go in, the only way out is to either hit your limit or retreat in between waves when the firewall goes down. A warning though, leaving or losing means that you need to start over from the beginning, the next time you attempt it. Personally, I recommend you have some bombs and arrows on you if you enter. You're liable to get stuck otherwise. This is an extremely dangerous challenge. Only those who have proven their might may enter. If you were to take down the Grimstalker who imprisons the souls in the catacombs, that will be enough to show your worth as a fighter. Come back once you have taken him down. Then I will allow you to take on this challenge. The Grimstalker. That's an interesting name. The Grimstalker. That looks like a character that we will not be seeing for some time. Ooh, who are you, lady? Gaven. If any Gerudos had a grudge against Ganondorf, it'd be her. Hey you, I'm Gaven. I've seen you around. I manage the Trial of the Vengeful. Inside contains the most powerful entities in Hyrule. Their spirits are locked within rooms that Shiva created for them. They're full of hatred, waiting to take their revenge on you. If you beat all the creatures in one run, you'll get something that will allow you to meet with Shiva. These monsters never truly die. Every time you defeat them, they come back to life, so keep going until you beat them all at once. After winning 2 battles, you'll be entitled to a little rest, but unless you take potions, you won't be able to recover any health. These fights will require special weaponry. You'll need to obtain them to be able to progress. For your first 2 fights, you'll need a bow. Unfortunately, you don't seem to have it. Come back once you have been able to buy one. The Trial of the Vengeful is essentially a boss rush where you fight against much stronger bosses. I tried out before and it's not a joke, but I will not tackle that until after in the future, of course. And oh, you really? Tingle. Who is a strange man? Fairy? He seems incredibly enthusiastic. Kululimpa. Wahee! Hello, friend. I was so fancy meeting you here. How do you like my clothes? A friendly magic man came through and enchanted my clothes. How wonderful. Now if only I had a fairy to match. I see you have a fairy already. Oh, how jealous I am. My dream is to one day have a fairy as well. Say, will you give me your fairy? No, fine then, but one day Tinkle will be able to call himself a true forest fairy. Hooray! Yeah, no matter what game you're in, this bastard will follow me. Jesus, here I thought I was done with him after 4 swords. Ugh. Alright, Tingle, you know, is in here. He's going to be playing a little bit of a small role in the future, but not right now at the moment. Over here is Hylia's garden, which is a very small, like, small garden. There's a tombstone where apparently somebody may have died. There are some fountains in here. And of course, there's a statue of the goddess herself. And over here, look at this. It's a silent princess. It is a flower from the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. So there's a lot of elements from that game. Argyle, this strong's weakest soldier. He'd rather start a family than get into a fight. Greetings. It's my duty to keep watching and make sure things run smoothly around here. Though I'll be honest with you, kid, I don't like being a soldier. I've never been the fighting type. I don't think I'm quite right for this. I've always wanted to hang up my spear and settle down. Start a family. I don't know how possible that is here, but a man can dream. Just between you and me, I've become infatuated with Nyla. I know she'll never feel the same way about me, though. Huh. And over here, it looks like, you know, there's a mini-game. Shooting gallery. Yep, there's a shooting gallery right here. I'm out. When you have become a talented archer, come see me. Okay. So it looks like, you know, somebody's running this place. And at Hylia's garden, there's also another like, there's a house in here. And inside is the forge. There's another person that we should be seeing later, but, you know, we'll check them out later, like, when the time comes. Alright. Alright, well, with this, let's go equip our boomerang. Oh, no. Yeah, sure, I might as well just save. But I need to equip, like, my, our item, and then let's go, like, and head off. But yeah. I'm hoping, like, you know, the quality looks good for you guys, like, on YouTube and stuff. Because, like, you know, the N64 graphics do not look pretty good. Like, they don't look pretty good, I guess, but I don't know. Let me know if you guys, like, you know, what you guys think on the graphic situation, if it looks at least somewhat decent. Oh, one thing I forgot to point out. I don't know if you guys did not notice, but look at this. There was like this little D-pad thing. I believe this right here, like, you know, can let you change your weapons and tunics on the fly. What's actually funny, that little D-pad option is actually on a lot of Zelda randomizers. And we're at the Stellar Rest Chamber, which in here, there's people sleeping. Yeah. Bodger isn't here, he's just sleeping. I don't think we already have met him, but where? And then we have Adel. He looks so tired, let's leave him alone. Yep. So we found some people over here, like, you know, sleeping, but we'll come back later when we have the chance. Well, with this, I guess only one thing left to do, and that is to challenge the our first trial. The childlike trial. Yeah, there's not much we can do around here. Before we get to this soldier, so we have the child trial, the adult trial, which is over here, and the hero trial. Each one of them becoming more difficult. In here, whatever this is, whatever, you know, this place is, the sanctuary. Yeah. And it looks like, you know, we're not gonna be going there anytime soon until, like, later. So, for now, let's leave the sanctuary alone for now. Anyways, let's go, like, down here. Let's go, like, look around here. Before we leave, I want to take a look at some other pictures. So there's an image of Master Shiba right here, of course, with Shiba, of course, like, you know, with a battle axe in whatever battle. Then we have, of course, the three beautiful golden goddesses herself. So we have, you know, we have Farore, Nehru, and Din, of course, lovely ladies. Then this actually looks like a picture of the Lost Woods, based around, at least, from A Link to the Past, where, of course, the Master Sword is located in there. Over here we have the Triforce, which is really awesome. There's another place up here, which I'll check it out later. There are some swords and axes, fountains, and all that. Alright, that's enough, like, looking around. So I guess I may as well, like, well, I'll see you guys in the next episode, I guess, where we tackle our first trial. But keep in mind, though, I won't be able to beat the trial in one sitting, so I'll try my hardest. Until then, guys, see you guys in the next episode. Peace out.